Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Greetings to everybody. We have the board of meeting of the matriarchs together today. As you can see, beautiful goddesses, empresses on the line right now. And we are going to introduce you all to every single one of them so that you are familiar with them, their names, and what they contribute to the organization meeting of the matriarchs. And so, first off, I wanted to say I'm founder of Meeting of the Matriarchs. A lot of you all already know or don't know, probably don't know, that Spirit led me to start this movement. I didn't want to do it at first because of the things that I'm going through in my own personal life with my daughter. Just had a 20-month-old granddaughter pass away a month ago, and just been in the midst of a lot of grief. And Spirit was like, it's time. It's time. You got to speak. You got to start back speaking. You got to get the matriarchs together and y'all got to move. It's things you need to do on this planet and you got to start moving. And so I just answered the call. And as you all know, Rod and myself, I called him first off and I was like, Rod, I got this message and this is what I'm supposed to do. And he said, I knew it was somebody. He said, I knew it because I got the call too. He said, I knew it was somebody. So that's how the stream came about, that a lot of you all are familiar with and came here from. So we have been moving boots on the ground ever since. Actually, it started, I want to say, a few days before Rod and I went live. We had already started doing lives on Facebook. And then I created the StreamYard so that we could do from Facebook and YouTube collectively so we can reach as many people as we can. And so I am excited to be able to let you all in on the things that we have in the works already and the matriarchs and the women that are behind this movement already that answered the call as well. And they literally just jumped in and start running. And I love that about them. They have a passion about this movement just as much as I do. And we are a collective and we are one. So it's only fair for me to go ahead and introduce every single one of these women that are making all of this possible as well. So we're going to start with Andrea, and you let them know what your position is, where you are located, and why this movement is important to you or how you got the call.
Andrea, she froze.
We'll come back to Andrea. Go ahead and introduce yourself, Faith.
There she go. Go ahead, Andrea. Unmute yourself.
Okay. Hey, ladies. Hi, everyone. I am Andrea. I'm from Florida. I am the committee chair of Meeting of the Matrix. What brought me here, I can only say spirit, frequency, and alignment. This this movement is very important to um, to bring healing and unity. So again, I'm here by way of unity, frequency, and alignment with everyone actually here in this committee. So we're ready to put boots on the um, You guys are back. Yes. So divine timing. And um Jeanette.
I
I'm
can't
done.
hear.
Jeanette, you can start. Or
Go ahead, Faith. You can go
you can
introduce
start.
yourself, Faith. Yeah, go ahead.
Hi, my name is Jeanette.
This is going in and out. Official big fairy godmother, you can go. Okay,
Well,
it seems that we're having some technical difficulties with
Okay, if you guys
internet
can just go
service.
ahead and mute. We need everybody muted so that she can be heard. We can't have mics on.
I'm the official fairy godmother, AP. I am the secretary, and like everybody is saying, this has just been divinity, divine timing. I just popped on Facebook and the video popped up, and I was like, "Oh shit, it's Rod." I was like, "Who this? Who this woman? Who this woman right here?" Then I tuned in. I was like, "Yo, she got flavor. She got sass. What's popping?" So we watched the video, and I was like, "Okay, it's that time." You know what I'm saying? This has been my dream. It has been my calling. Like when you know, and that's just it. And so that's why I'm here. Hmm.
And you all can pass the mic to the next person so that way we're not talking over each other.
Where Kia at? We need
Yeah.
all that energy. Where you at, boo? Where you
Hey,
at?
Sugar Fairy. Hey, Sis Tria. Hi, Sis Andrea. Hi, Sis Jeanette. Talitha. Hi. Hey, Mama. Mohawk. Is it Mohawk? I can't see. That's Sis, I'm sorry, Geraria. I was about to chop it, sis.
It's okay. It's all right.
Okay. Hi, everybody. I am Kia. I am the co-chair, vice president of Meeting of the Matriarch. Like all our sisters, basically, we all been led by spirit to come here. I was all in Dria's business. Everybody already know the story. Spiritually, just to love our sister and just to support her. And she tell the story, and spirit was telling me like, get in her business, just love on her, just love. I just came to her with love, and she was live one day and Spirit said, ask her, can you come up? And I was like, no, I don't want to get up there because I speak on my own Facebook and different things as Prophet is Key. However, I answered what Spirit said, and we've been rocking ever since. And that's my baby. And these are my babies, my sisters, my La Familia. And we are here, meeting of the matriarch. So that's what we've been doing. So I'm excited about all of you other sisters, matriarchs, who are going to join us as well.
Hi,
Pass the
I'm
mic.
Jeanette.
Oh, there you go.
I was listening to on the live with Rod and Drea, and I heard her make the call for the matriarchs, and I decided to go on and take a step and say I wanted to move
And
forward with the
I decided to move
matriarchs
forward
and get on the
with the
move
matriarchs and
um,
get on the move
with everybody,
uh,
and
with
so
everybody.
that's how I
And
heard about, and I'm ready to get
so
boots
that's
on
how
the
I heard
ground,
to get boots
and
on the
Hold on,
ground.
Jeanette.
spread the.
Hold on. We got some feedback. Andrea, you're gonna have to turn you have two devices on. One of them you're gonna have to turn down and then mute the other one.
Okay.
All right, go ahead, Jeanette.
Okay, you can hear me. Okay, um, and basically, I'm just ready to get boots on the ground and come together with all the matriarchs and get our hands and move to a better earth. And Ashe.
Can you let them know what your position is, please?
My position is uh, ambassador, and I'm over Chicago, I believe.
All right, thank you. And who we have next? Talitha.
Good evening. Good evening, everyone. Yes, my name is Talitha. I'm so glad to be here. It truly is an honor to be amongst such wonderful women, matriarchs. And I am from Lanham, Maryland. It's where I reside. And I'm just really glad to be a part of something such as this. I think it's definitely, divine timing, and this is like something I feel that I've been kind of waiting on. And I feel like it's something the world has been waiting for. And now is the time. It's just the time for us to arise as matriarchs to take our rightful place in the land, in the earth. And yeah, it's just time. And so my position here is treasurer, and I also requested to be ambassador as well over the state of Maryland. So yeah, and so I'm just glad to be here. And that is it. I guess I'll pass it on to Mama Mojo. Moju.
Hey y'all, this is Juwaria, aka Mama Moju. So I first came across Drea's Facebook post when she was telling her story, and I don't know why I was so drawn in. And actually, after I listened to the whole thing, I sent it to my sisters. I'm like, we're supposed to be here. Like, we're supposed to help with this because I kind of had a vision when I was listening to it. And then you did the live with Kia, and I was just like, okay, there's something going on. I was feeling the energy, and I'm a part of. Can you guys hear me? Okay. Okay, so I'm a part of a
Yes.
lot of different women's group and been doing this work in the private for a long time. And we've all had the sense that, we need to be getting ready for something. Like there's something happening. And everyone had that feeling that, feels like, like when you about to give labor and you're preparing your house. And it's like we all get that feeling that we need to be preparing for something. And this is my first time like coming out in the public and openly talking about this. So yeah, I'm just like, it's my time. I've had the sense that I need to be more public facing. And so I'm here. I'm from New York City, and I'm here to get the work done.
Oh, did you say your position?
Oh, right. That's right. So I am co-committee chair with Andrea.
Is that everybody that's up here for right now? I'm assuming so. Okay, so we have Maak, I am, and she is the Georgia ambassador, state ambassador. We have state ambassadors, we have city ambassadors, and it'll be the main city of that state. And then we have, as you heard, I'm the president over. Why does Andrea keep coming in? Over, and then there's Kia, vice. Then we have our secretary, which is Faith. Then we have our treasurer, which is Talitha, and she's also a state ambassador, as she stated. We have Andrea, which is a chair committee. And then we have the co-chair committee, which is Geraria. So we are still looking for positions to be filled. We do have intake forms. We do have an email meeting of the matriarchs at Gmail, matriarchs with an S at Gmail. We are moving into a 508, which is a nonprofit organization as well, so that we can be able to make movements. We are looking at land right now. And we just need people in each state across the nation. so that we can get things done. I'm here located in Nevada. I do have a Las Vegas, well, I'm thinking a city ambassador, but I'm not sure yet. We need anybody, if you're going to take positions, we need you to be active and you have to have time. This isn't a half job thing. We need all of this movement happening and we're moving very quickly. So if you're one of those people and you don't have anything going on in your life for real and you're a homemaker and that will probably work better for you. And this has to be your mission as well. This has to be something that you're called to do as well. We are vetting people because, as you know, when you start a movement like this, you do have people that try to come in and infiltrate and agents and want to tear stuff apart. It's sad that we have to say that, but that's a fact. But we are still looking for ambassadors, state ambassadors. We need all ambassadors over every state and every major city. And that would be city ambassadors. We also need other treasurers for those states and those cities, as well as committee chair, treasurers, and so secretaries to take notes over each city and state. So it's plenty of positions open. If this is your calling, just reach out to us in Meeting of the Matriarchs, and so we can get you started at gmail.com. So if somebody can type that in the chat, or maybe I'll type it in the chat. Um, so that you guys, if this is your calling, you know that this is something that you've seen for many years. I know a lot of us said that when we came together, we were like, this is something that I seen so many years ago. And so we're just all about action and moving. We didn't heard people forever say, oh, we need to do this, we need to do that. It's not a matter of what we need to do, it's a matter of what we've already done. It's already been done. We're actually in the past, because in the present, in the future, it's already been done. So we're just basically taking those steps and moving, marching on the ground. We getting our feet on the ground. We taking them steps and those strides to make it happen. We have matriarchs and sisters all across, empresses, goddesses all across the nation that are misplaced, and they need somewhere to live. We have women that are dealing with children that are incarcerated. I'm one of those. We have young sisters that have babies and they don't have any help. They need support. We have women that are going through birth, or they're getting ready to have children and they're pregnant and they need a support system. We all know when you come into your spirituality and you come into knowledge and you start changing your life, your family fall off a lot of times. And so then you're the only person that's there. So we need to make sure that we have people in every single part of the nation so that they can be helped. And that's what we're here for. That's the movement. If there's people that need clothes and things like that, this is not something we can depend on the government to do. This is things that we need to have in place so that we're doing it for ourselves and within ourselves. And so if you see yourself in as being a part of this movement, like I said, you can email us at meeting of the matriarchs with an S at gmail.com. We need many state ambassadors. That is a huge job. That's a huge responsibility, because you will have treasurers, you will have a treasurer, you will have a secretary, you'll have a committee chair, and they will be reporting to you. So if you are not in the position to take those type of roles, we still need committee members and community leaders within that fold as well. So there's plenty of opportunity right now, and we're on the ground level and we are moving. We've already started moving. So yeah, if y'all see yourself in that position, kid, do you want to add anything to this or build on that?
Yes, I want to add. First of all, we give gratitude for everybody that's here and everybody that's coming. Also, we have a lot of sisters that are gifted in the group. We don't deny anyone's gift. All the gifts are welcome, and we understand the gifts. And we also have a lot of sisters, a lot of matriarchs with talents, different backgrounds. Some in education, some a lot in psychology, social work, different things. We have a lot of us are business owners, authors. We come from all backgrounds of life, and so we welcome the matriarchs in their paradigm. but led by spirit, because as all of our matriarchs stated, we all have seen the vision of this unity. And we know that this is not just, it's starting local, but we know this is global. And so we understand that as well. So we welcome you in your own right, and we also set up classes and different things. We're organizing very quickly, and basically we're basically positioning everybody, because there will be classes and different things the matriarchs will go through for so they can know thyself. A lot of people have come in, and a lot of us are pretty grounded in knowing self, but there's always room for edification and to be cultivated. And so we do understand and understand that. And so we welcome you with open arms, but the foundation of us coming together is built off of love, divine love, love in spirit, in truth, and in unity. And so I'll yield to that. If any of you want to add in order, we can do that.
I want to add something because I'm glad you mentioned spirit led, because I was speaking to Andrea today. And one thing that came up to me during that conversation was like just capitalism and the way that patriarchy works is all about doing, 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 doing. And I'm just curious for myself. I mean, because I grew up in this society, but what does it look when the matriarch leads and leads from spirit, right? It's not in a rush. It's not in a hurry. And I'm just curious for you ladies. How do you move different? Like the way we are going to move is going to be different than what we are used to and conditioned to, right? Because this is spirit led. This is mother leading, not the patriarchy that we grew up in.
Do you want to go
Well, we're
first,
not going to
Drea?
move. We're not going to move as patriarchs anyway. How they would move, because we're moving in divinity. One, two, we're moving according to us as mothers. We don't carry the same energy that they have. We carry we're led by love more so than anything. They're led by structure mainly, the brain, their mind, and how they think. This is based in love. So it's going to be different regardless. I mean, how we have it organized and how it's organized, there has to be organization in anything you do, especially if you want it to actually work how it needs to. There's things that we have to have in place, like I said, with the 508. We have to put things decently and in order for it to flow correctly. And so we flow as women. I know I do. And with me being the lead, it's going to flow. I don't believe in forcing anything. You know what I mean? So for me and the ladies that I've actually been encountered with you all of you have the same type of energy. You're leading in love. And that's the main thing. So I feel like the fact that we are leading in love is what's going to carry us very, very far with this whole mission. And I mean, if anybody else has anything to add to that, but I don't see, we don't move like patriarchs. So that in itself is already different.
I was gonna say that, and I appreciate the question. Just for the audience sake, I appreciate the question,
And may I add,
and I appreciate the
we're
expression
since I've been on
because
this journey, um,
Hold on, love. Let
I'm
her
coming from
finish.
my I am,
Let her
from my
finish. Let her finish.
divinity. I'm
she
going.
can't
We're
hear.
going to operate from our
Uh,
higher selves and in love, and that's how it should be. We operate in love. We go within, let our higher selves lead us,
What
and
to of
that's how how I feel. So
for women to come together and to grow.
I don't know what's happening. Is she choppy when she's talking, you all? Because she's choppy to me.
Very choppy.
She sound like a robot.
Yeah.
Yes.
Go out and come back in, Andrea. Go
I
ahead
don't
and
know if
finish
she
saying what
can
you were
even
gonna
hear
say,
that.
Faye.
Can somebody put that in the chat for her to go out and come back in? But like I was saying, I appreciate the question for the sake of the audience, and I appreciate. I just want to call you D. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I appreciate the response because that's what it looks like when you on divine timing, when you are operating from the space of your divinity. It ain't no question, it ain't no none of that. You just move and you understand that you are a vessel just orchestrating through what we call in this reality, right? And so you are in complete surrender and obedience to the totality of who you be, which is the mofo with the joystick. You know what I'm saying? And you the one inside of the video game just moving around as you are being divinely led. And so the responses to that question should all be the same because we all moving through our hearts, boo. And that's just how it go.
And I also have gratitude for the question. I agree 100%. What separates us as mothers is that we are the foundation of everything. Nothing breathes, nothing lives without coming through us, the divine feminine. And so we lead different because we lead by the law of nature. We lead in autonomy and sovereignty. We lead in our own right as pillars, as anchors, and we lead through the heart, the many chambers. And so we are led by the Spirit and we are divinely guided. We understand that. That's why the gifts and the talents are welcome and they are present because Spirit called us. Because we understand that we are, in fact, spiritual first. And that's a whole nother paradigm. And so, love, which is a very powerful emotion and experience, and we're leading through an experience and understanding everything is an experience. Understanding that you can have a physical family, but we become spiritual family, the true family. And so we let that lead under laws of Mayat, under universal law. And so we structure different, we move different. And so again, what everybody else said is out of love. Yeah.
That's what the live was about, with Rod and myself. It was based in moving in love and the love frequency. And so when we spoke and I told him about, what spirit had led me to do and how I had to stand in it, and he was like, he's like, that's exactly what we need to speak on. He said, and that's exactly what my message is that I have, for them, is how we need to move on a love frequency. And we all know there's not to take anything from the patriarchs and to say that they don't have love in their heart or that they don't move like that. But it's a different kind of love when you are the mother, and you are the one that birthed everyone. So you already know your children, and so fathers, they have a place as well, but they don't feel how we feel. They're not the nurturers, and they're not the ones that carry the child inside of them for 10 months and have to, the child is eating from us or our nutrients and taken from us. So it's a whole different type of um energy. The main thing that I would say that I am more concerned about when it comes to, the unity of the matriarchs is, how we can be kind of catty sometimes, and and as sisters we sometimes bump heads. But the difference with us, and that I know already and I've already seen, is that we're able to talk things out. We're able to work things out. Because as long as you're leading in love, then you can put anything else aside and talk to your sister. You might not agree with her, but you can love her still. You know what I mean? Or you guys can come to some type of agreement. But it's bigger than us. This is not about us individually. This is about our future. This is about our lineage. This is about our children's children, children, children. So that's what we're moving for. So when you're moving in that type of manner, it's like whatever you got going on or whatever is about you or somebody else is bigger than us. It's bigger than all of us. And so we just have to move how we need to move in love, because when you have that in your forefront, that you're doing this for your generations to come, not just the present, but generations to come. We know how we grew up. We've seen how this all play out, but we want a difference for them. So if that's in the forefront, when you moving in this committee, and when you moving in this organization, and when you moving with the meeting of the matriarchs, I want us all to keep that in mind. It's bigger than us. Anybody else want to expand, or do you all
Yes.
want to? Okay, go ahead.
Yes, I also like to say, I agree with what everyone said, and just to kind of piggyback off of what you all said, that as matriarchs, we're also leaders. But you've said, we're leaders. We work together in unity, and what's also important is that we are visionaries, right? And so each of us here really uh, were embraced this movement, because we recognized the vision. We could see very clearly that, okay, this is something that is going to be massive, right? And so that's what's important. Those of us who answered the call is because we could see the vision, and because we're all visionaries. And being a visionary, you have to be able to see what is ahead, whether it is harm or whether it is good fortune, blessings. And as matriarchs, I believe that that is what matriarchs do. We can see ahead into the future to be able to know what is coming ahead and what is best, for our families, for our children, and for our communities. And so it's just something that I believe is a part of who we are, being able to see into the future. And I believe that's why matriarchs were built to, you know, create the laws. And they say how the men are able to enforce those laws. And so yeah, I just wanted to add that piece to it. And that was it.
Girl, you was out here preaching, talking about some, and that's all I wanted to do.
I would like to add something. I am big on the women who are now on their journey, and they notice something's brewing, right? They notice something is brewing within, but they just can't seem to tap into that energy. Um, that was my journey. And a lot of women are seeking what we're doing, but they just don't know that this is what it is, right? To come to grow into your higher self, to assist and become a sisterhood in order to build a strong foundation. So really, self-reflection and inner growth is one of the ways that you know that you're walking on that journey, you're taking that journey because you're doing the inner work. So, you know, a lot of us have been isolated, right? You think that people just don't want to be around you, people don't want to be in your presence, but that's not the case at all. You're on a divine journey, right? So, being a part of this foundation would really help you to get grounded, right? And to understand, because I'm learning a lot of things from a lot of the different women here since I've been here. You're thinking you're losing your mind, you're going crazy, you don't know what's going on, not knowing that you're being prepared for something. You're being prepared for something greater than yourself. But you first have to get to know yourself and grow and balance and ground and just many things that, and a lot of the sisters here offer a lot of things that'll help you with your inner work. So that's a big plus coming on in getting involved in what we have going on here.
Anybody else?
Anybody else would like to share?
I want to share. Let's talk about it.
So
Those
what we
that know
gonna
me, go
go
ahead,
ahead.
girl. Go
No, I was
ahead.
just gonna say, go ahead and we can just now that everybody's been introduced, however spirit lead us to continue with the live, that's what we're gonna do. Just want to.
Mhm.
All right, go ahead.
So let's talk about it. This is a foundation that we are building here. And as we are calling the goddesses up to come and assist and support the collective here, what we are calling North America, we just want to be clear. I think sometimes people
Sisters,
watch people on a screen
okay, real.
and it's cute, but this is
Minutes
real
whatever.
work going on. So if this is a popularity thing for you, if this is a wanting to get pub thing for you, this ain't it. This ain't it. Like it's real work going on. And what happens is when you tag, because everybody up here got lives, we mommies, we doing it in front of the scenes and behind the scenes. And what motivates you to keep it pushing when you just tired is that inspiration that comes from your heart and the love for what you are doing. So if it ain't coming from that space, tune out and watch us like you watching TV. Don't tune back up in here and pretend like you about that time if you not. And that's just real. That needs to be said because this ain't no game plan for real. Like we are really setting up our own system. We are really here to support the collective on a completely different level. And so the game plan is over with. It's done. So I just wanted to make that very clear. Crystal.
Listen, that's my little sister, my twin flame. I swear, because thank you, thank you. Needed to be said. Kia, do you want to add anything, or y'all want to move on to what we
I
plan on
do.
doing next? Go ahead, baby.
You know our sister get us going, honey. She got that fire that we all got in us, and it just was, and it's direct just like yours. And Andrea got it too. Y'all got that same energy. But I'm very direct too. But the fact of the matter is I like where what you just said, sis, because this is not a joke. And we all everybody already know how I'm gonna walk. I always go spirit because it's imperative that I do that because that's my area. And that's all of our area by nature. The right side, the mother line. And so a lot of people should understand why this is so important to us because a lot of people just look at things and they wonder who, what, when, where, and why. But only those that have the mantle or the mandate, it'll pull on your heartstrings that this is where you are because you carry that mantle. Because I always tell people, you don't call the mountain call you. This is purpose. This is not just a social club, even though we're sociable. This is purpose, divine purpose. This is an ancient situation that's going, an ancient cultivation of sisterhood, of motherhood, the matriarch. This is an ancient vision that was ordained to happen, to come into fruition. Because as it was in the beginning, so shall it be in the end. So divine order is being set. And if you are a mother, a matriarch, and you know the atrocities that we have faced, you know the injustices, you know the separation, you know the root of what we have been through. Our children. See, we get together in this group and we're transparent with one another. We without ego, because ego can't stand here. Because we love each other on purpose intentionally. We know there's a need, and we also understand what's in each and every one of us, maybe in one of our sisters. We may cry for each other, we may laugh together, we're going to uplift and we're going to support one another. That's what we're here for. We don't just want you, we want your babies too. We want to know our nieces and nephews. Those are our babies, those are our children first. That means the world to us as mothers to have that support. And so when you come, we want your babies. We'll get to them because mommy is important first, our sister. And to know our sister first, our matriarch, our other mother, to know her, to love on her, to make sure she's healed and centered is important. And then that trickles down because we're still connected to the womb of the mother. And through mitochondria DNA, the babies are still connected. So if mommy raises in her position spiritually, if mommy gets healed, if mommy gets the love she needs, because loving on you as a sister is self care. That's real self care from spirit to receive love. And a lot of people may come and like, what y'all mean all this love and love, love? Because some people reject love because they don't have the understanding of the psyche of love. It's an experience, and when you're led by spirit, you receive the experience of spirit. And it's not like, oh, I got a plan in just the physical. No, spirit leads through spirit first, and then the manifestation in the material reality. And this has already been set in order, as we have all stated. And so to come here, you already know it's you. And we're going to meet a lot of our sisters along the way because they've been waiting for this frequency. Because that's what's calling you, the frequency, the spirit, the great mother. And you are not less important. We're all here. Yes, we have the board. We do have order. But none of us are more important than the other. We love each other gracefully. And we understand that we all need one another. Everybody has a key. Everybody has a piece that makes us whole. So we understand that. And we need you too. And so we're calling our sisters the matriarch, the Silvers, the high priest. We're calling you the teacher, the educator, the lover. We're calling you the mother, the sister, the friend. We're calling you the adjuster, the crown regulator. We're calling you forth into your space, in your position. We're calling you forward in your divine purpose. We're calling you with an open invitation to say we are here with open arms to love you and nurture you, to walk with you hand in hand through all of our purpose as one body, one mind, and one sound, collectively bringing in the different frequencies. I'm going to say one more thing, then I'm going to shut up because I'll get to flowing. But this is a 7-day. A 7 represents completion. This is a day of a 7. And everybody knows what that means in different systems of chemic, astrology, numerology, all of these things. The 7 is the day of balance. The 7 also is going to represent the Isis. The 7 is going to represent so many things. It represents spirituality and divine alignment, the scales of Mayat being balanced. That's what it represents. Today is the day of balance. Today is the day of justice. Today is the day of protocol and procedure. Today is the day of repetition, precept upon precept, of getting it done and gotta do it. That's what today represents. It represents love in the rainbow spectrum. It represents the keys coming together as a collective whole to form one body. That's what today represents. It represents the purple flame, like purple rain. That's what today is. The purple rain. It represents the purple, the color of violet, which means we might not be violent right now. We just gonna go in violet. The crown chakra. That's what today represents. The 7, the adjustment. It represents the manifold of divine alignment of your higher call. It tells you that we on live today on the 7. That means we're in collective. When ancient Kemet wrote about the 7th day, about the 7th heaven, and we just so happened to arrive here. It was divine alignment. So I want to say that, and I yield.
You said that with 72 people in the room, now 73, but just wanted to let that be known. But yeah, y'all already hear my sisters, right? Y'all hear them. We all doing this because this is what we were moved to do. It was our purpose. A lot of us have seen this for many, many, many years. And if you see yourself in a position, make sure you get in contact with us, but also keep in mind what Faith said and I said as well. If this is not your movement, if this is not your passion, if this isn't, listen, let me tell y'all something. And this is what I told my sisters that's in the chat with me right now and the board as well. Listen, my daughter is incarcerated right now. I just lost a 20-month-old granddaughter a month ago. Every day I get me and Kia on the phone pretty much all day. Now that we have the board here and the main board seated, we be on calls. We in meetings, and this is our focus. And even though I'm going through having to do legal stuff for my daughter and constantly on the phone with, trying to get an autopsy report, and I have a memorial service next Friday for my granddaughter that I had to put together and things like that. Just was fighting for my 3-year-old granddaughter. If I can put this first in the midst of all of that, so can you all. And that's what it needs to be. It needs to be your focus first and foremost. Obviously, we have children, we have things we have to handle. But if you're not a multitasker and you don't know how to handle things in a multitasking way, this is not going to be a position for you. A lot of us are going through things. Everybody on this panel is going through some type of tragedy at this moment right now, yet we're showing up. So, and we're showing up because we're supposed to, and we're doing this for our babies that we're experiencing, you know, this misfortune and all that's happening, trauma and things that has happened, but it brought us all together. So if you don't see yourself in this, please don't even hit the email. Don't ask for no intake form. Don't put us through that, because we don't have time to be dealing with people that's really not serious about it. This ain't about talking, it's about movement. So if you're ready to move, then make sure you hit us up at meeting of the matriarchs with an S at gmail.com. We're going to shift the energy. We wanted to be able to allow other women to come up if you all want to come up. If you want to drop anybody that was on the board and you want to go ahead and let yourself down, you are free to go ahead and drop. We have adjourned that part of everything. We just wanted to be transparent and let you all know who is what and what we're doing, because we are looking for more people to join the collective so that we can continuously be all over the place. We want to be all over the nation and eventually worldwide. We got some sisters in Canada that have reached out to us as well. So this is not like she said, it's not for play. This is for real. So don't come up over here with no games, because we don't need it. And just like Faith, I'm straightforward too. I ain't got time. So any sisters that want to drop, go ahead and drop. We're going to add the link in the chat. So if you all want to come up, if there's something that you want to say, if you want to be a part of it, you're more than welcome to come up. Let me try to get can somebody, wait, hold on. Let me see if I can post the link in the chat. I would love to hear from people. Somebody want to take over and talk while I'm doing this, putting the link in the chat?
Well,
Talita.
Kia, go ahead. Whoever that
I
is.
say one of y'all go ahead.
No, honey, I was about to thank you for your expression. I thought I was about to go into a whole trance, and I like this. What they be calling the Holy Spirit. I felt it.
Gratitude, mama.
Look, I felt it. But I do want to take it back to what you said because it was very profound. I mean, you said a lot of things that was profound, but we're gonna talk about the laws of nature. Like, I don't know, that might have went over some people's heads. Like, that's real life. Dealing with the laws of nature and how when you are moving divinely, how that's just natural, and being as a collective, we all decided as a collective consciousness that the woman was going to be the physical manifestation of the creator as she creates life through her womb. And so just to be able to tap into self when you're operating from your heart space, you automatically tap into the laws of nature. You just move accordingly. And so I just wanted to expand on that because I thought that was so powerful. Because that's always what I talk about. And just to hear you say it, I was like, yeah, it's nasty work.
Gratitude.
Talitha, I think you got something to say over there, don't you? She was looking like she did. I was just calling her out.
She definitely did, Drea, because I saw it right before Facebook. You know, we could see it. Go ahead and walk, Talitha. We right here, sis.
Oh wow, yeah. No, I was just, I wanted to. I guess I can say that. Yeah, I'm not really a numerology person, but I'm learning more about it, which is really good. And no, I thought what you said was just powerful. It was very profound, and yeah, I loved everything that you said. About the number seven. And I have known that the number seven is the number of completion. Um, and yeah, I also see this movement as government. You know, I think it's the number 12 though. That's the number of government, but which represents when you think of government, it represents order. You know, and balance and harmony. And so this, meeting of the matriarchs, it's so many layers. It's kind of like an onion peeling so many layers. And you know, like you all had mentioned before, the how the mother's womb, how the woman's womb is, that place of creativity, where we create life and create ideas. And, you know, this is where the true essence of who we are is. It's a part of our womb. And that to me is the nucleus, of the matriarch, as you peel the layers back and you get to the meat of the onion, that's the womb to me. And so yeah, that was pretty much all I can really add there. Yeah.
So we do have some other, and thank you so much, Talitha, for adding that. Much appreciated, gratitude. We do have a couple. I don't know who this is, Coach Alish, but if you can you turn your camera on? We want everybody's camera on, y'all, and I'm pretty sure y'all know why. We need your cameras on. And then if everybody can mute, and Coach, if you can, once your camera is on, if you can introduce yourself.
Okay, where I'm at, I know you all cannot see me because where I'm at is really, really dark, and I apologize for that.
Okay.
I did not prepare myself to come on live, but I did want to listen in. I was invited by uh, Dr. Davis to join the call tonight. And I came on late when I had great intentions on coming on at the right time. Time slipped away, but I am here and I am excited to hear more about what you wonderful ladies are putting together. Um, I live out in Atlanta, Georgia, and I am very, very big on collaboration, especially when it comes to women and children. Um, I do a great deal of work with women and have been doing a great deal of work with women for over, I want to say now, almost 12 years being a reproductive herbalist. And I'm just super excited that Talitha thought enough of me to put me on this Zoom with you all because the time is now. And to find the right tribe of women that is ready to do the call, not individually, but collectively, is just a powerful move. So I am very, very interested in seeing how I can be a part of this, whether, it's just, donate some time. Um, donate some products, some advice, or something, because um, it's time. It's time. The feminine energy is awakened, and it's been awakened for a while, and it's going to take us women to get in our respectful places to become back like what we are known to be, like medicine women, and you know have communities, and make sure that the children are not just being raised by just that one woman as a single mom, but being raised in a village. So yeah, I'm sticking on. I'm listening to you ladies, um, and hopefully I can be a great part of what you all are building. Thank you.
We heard a lot about you, sis, Coach Alicia. We heard our sister Talitha. She spoke to us about you. It wasn't that Coach Alicia that was speaking just now.
Yes.
Okay, yes.
Yes.
Talitha, when we got to know our sister more, she spoke to us about you. So I want to say gratitude because we already knew you were coming in spirit. We heard about you and we are very proud of you as well. And we have much gratitude for all the work you have already done in your own right. And so we do support you as well. And we have a lot of gratitude for you. Thank you.
Feedback. We get feedback.
I appreciate that.
Maya, Maya, you
If I
talking?
can, I wanted to. Maak is in. I am, and she is the state ambassador over Georgia. So, can you please introduce yourself, Maak? And yeah.
Drea, hi. I'm getting some feedback. I'm not used to getting on in this mess, so I have my daughter trying to accommodate. I'm getting feedback. I think I hear someone else speaking. Are you guys hearing me properly right about now?
Yep, we hear you good. Maybe she dropped. We had okay. We're gonna let Maak. Are you still here? I see you.
Yeah, I hear someone else speaking in the background. Can you close out? Close out. One moment, Drea. Can you figure it out? Okay,
She
yours.
might have a
It's
delay.
up here. What's this up here? Do you have multiple apps open? I don't know. Let's close What's it. This one? That's close yeah, that you got out. Multiple out. Close this one out. Close it out. Just slide it. Okay. Thank you. Can you see me? Okay. Yeah. You want to close out the third all over? I'm gonna go back out and come back in. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine. I'll go ahead and let Ashira
Okay.
Bay. Go ahead, Ashira. We can't hear you. You're on mute, Ashira. Let me see if I can unmute you. I think you have to unmute yourself. Ashira, can you unmute yourself?
It's at the bottom of the screen, Ashira.
All right, go ahead, Maak, and then we'll come back to Ashira.
Okay, my apologies for that, you guys. I had both YouTube and StreamYard. I've never experienced StreamYard. But hi, everyone. My name is Mahak. I am a native Georgian. Been here all my life, you guys. And there's not a lot to say after all the other ladies have spoken, and everyone has really expounded on what this, I don't call it a movement. It's more of a calling. It's divine timing. It was already written. We have been called to carry out this what we call
Okay, here we
reset.
go. Y'all
They want us to believe that the
hear me?
reset is
Yes.
other than okay.
Hold on, Maak. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Can you mute
Mhm.
until she's done,
You hear me
and then we'll
now?
come to you? Yes, we can hear you. Can you mute?
Does any
Hold on. I'm sorry, Maak. Hold
Take
on.
your time.
I'm trying to mute her so that you can continue to speak.
Okay.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, this is a movement, it's a calling, it's divine timing. It was already um we've already made history, you guys. The day that we came into this world, this was our calling. This is the ultimate assignment. And I want to expound on faith. Angel, did I get your name correct?
April.
April, I'm going to get that right. Forgive me, okay? Um, you're one powerful person. I just love the words that come up out of your mouth. And I just want to back you up on that last message that this is not for play. This is serious. This is boots on the ground, and you have to be ready for the assignment. This is not about popularity. It's not about being in the limelight of social media. This is putting in the real work. The time is now. As we can see, there's a lot going on. Everything's right before us at this moment. We can see everything is repositioning itself. Mother Nature is on the rise. She's not playing. And so there's a lot of distractions that are out there. You guys see this from the weather, from the foods that we eat, social media, all the propaganda, Hollywood, all of these things that are placed before us. So we're going to have to be 10 toes down and really operate through our discernment. And it's just not a game. This is serious business, and you have to be up for the assignment. I don't really have much to say because you guys have already stated everything that needs to be stated. I'm just here to just to introduce myself briefly. I'm not really good at talking much about myself, but I am the ambassador for the state of Georgia. I'm super excited. I've been wanting this all my life. From the time I came into the world, I knew something wasn't right. I've always been considered special, kind of strange, radical, all types of labels, but things are coming to fruition. And so I'm just super excited to extend myself. I am a service. Um, and you have to be able to be available for the calling. Now, I have a lot going on, but this is priority. So if I have to sit some things on the side, on the sideline, then so shall it be. And so I just think all you ladies are beautiful. I'm looking forward to us making this thing. I call it this thing that we're in. I'm looking forward for, just resuming our rightful place as the matriarch. So it's not a whole lot to say after all these women have come up onto the platform. I'm just in support of everything that you guys have stated. I just want to reiterate it. And yeah, that's basically about it. And I apologize for my lack of knowledge on how to operate, getting on, coming on screen. And excuse you guys. I got a cap on. I'm a hot mess, and I tried to clean up a little bit for you, but this is the best I could get today. So I'll bring a better presentation in the future for you guys.
Oh,
Very
stop it. You
Praise
look
spectacular.
beautiful. You look beautiful. Stop
beautiful.
it.
Yes, you look good.
Thank you. I'm trying to keep up with you, all the young ladies here. How about that? You
This our
guys
mother.
inspire me. You
Yeah,
guys
this is mama.
inspire me.
So,
Yes.
in case you all didn't know, Mahak is like a mother to a lot of us. Like, she has that energy, but she's young and spunky at the same time. So,
Hey, you
um,
know what? We have a lot of powerhouses in here, and my thing, I love this type of energy because anything less than, I'll walk all over it. So I need to be surrounded by this power because it enables me to rise to the occasion. It has to either be here or it has to enable me to rise to the occasion. And what I like about it is that because we recognize all this power, by nature we know to respect one another because we know that it's power plus power. And so it enables us to kind of stay in our lane and to be more of a collective because we know that we got a lot of elements up in here. And so there's no choice but to have the utmost respect for one another. So I'm loving this because I was stating, how we gonna do this with all us women? Because we a whole different breed. We come with all types of flavors and dispositions and you know how we can be. Getting a whole lot of women in the room. It's like, oh my gosh, how can we operate that way? But this right here is just gonna fall. It's gonna flow, and we're operating from love. And so it says, nothing can distract this. Nothing will get in the way. No weapon will be formed against us. This is
mhm.
already history. I'm ready. Let's all put our boots to the ground, ladies. Let's do it.
I want to say something off
I'm
of
all
what Mama
in.
Mohawk said because she kind of led me to it right quick.
Mm-hmm.
Um, well, a lot of y'all had done talk, but I was in this energy. Like every time I get with y'all, the energy is so high, and I kept trying to say, "What is this?" I know what the Holy Spirit feel like, and so our sister, when Faith was saying that, she was accurate in the Holy Spirit. And so, and some people call it Kundalini rising. When your flame is activated, when it rises from your root chakra to your crown. So we can say it in different paradigms, but it's more than love to me, y'all. I located it just now. And Dre, you did that little laugh and it kind of sealed the deal because and Spirit was like, Mama Mohawk was about to walk us right to it. It's like I knew she was about to say what she needed to say the way she needed to say it. And then Dre, you did that little laugh and it was like, okay, it nailed it for me. And I know what it is, okay? Y'all ever been in love? Not just love, but to be in
Mm-hmm.
love. Because love is an experience. But to be in love, it's like agape love. To be engulfed by it, to be encapsulated by it, to be sealed by it. It's not that we just feeling the love. No,
Mm-hmm.
we engulfed by it. It's coming from the inside out and from the outside in. And so it's basically being wrapped back in the womb of the mother, the safest place to be in love. This is a heavenly experience with you ladies. And to me, it's so ancient, this memory of this flame. I remember this feeling. And that's why the invitation to your purpose is here. Because y'all, we done felt this before and we have searched for it. I know we all have. And that's why we ended up sometimes in places that we shouldn't have been, but it was purpose too. Because
Mm-hmm.
we created that pathway for ourselves. But to be in here today is to be in love. I am in love with each and every one of you, my sisters, the matriarchs. I am in love with you. Not just I love you as your sister, but to be in love with you, to be engulfed by your flame. I honor you. I honor what you carry. I honor your tenacity. I honor your audacity. You had the audacity to be who you are. You had the audacity to decide that you're going to walk and change the paradigm for 7 generations to come. You decided to carry a mantle. You got the nerve, the audacity to be what the great mother called you to be. You got the nerve of you, the audacity to answer the Holy Spirit. Who
Right.
are you? The I am that I am. The completeness of the divine spark. The flame. Carry us. A present. Purple power. I'm trying to tell you something. It's a purple flame. And that does that. It's in love. Not just love. It's in love. I'm telling you, it's here. I gotta go, but we here, okay?
Ashe. Ashe.
Yeah,
Ashe.
yeah. And it's funny because I mean, when I was speaking to Andrea, there was so many things coming to me, and when people keep saying, when women get together, I'm like, who came up with that story? Who came up with that story?
That's
Because I
right.
know my experience, and I grew up with four sisters. I got five aunts, five great aunts. I grew up with a lot of women around me, and that was never my story. I mean, there was never an issue being with women. And I'm just like, when you love yourself, can't no one bring you down. And when you are surrounded by love, I mean, like, it's the best feeling in the world, and nothing's better than a sister love. So I'm just like, let's not keep repeating these stories that people put in our head. I know that may be some people's stories, but it's
Mhm.
not the story, right? Um, yeah. So let the sister love reign.
I think it's more of the programming that has been instilled in us. You know what I mean? So I totally agree. We have to let go of all the programming. And so yeah, we get all these sayings about, women operate from emotion, not logic, and things of that nature. So I 100% concur. Absolutely.
But
Well
the thing,
said.
yeah, but the thing about emotion is people don't understand. It's just energy and motion, and it's
Exactly.
it's it's the direct connection to your spirit, right? And it's
Yeah.
just information. So
Hmm.
I don't have to operate from my emotion, right? But having emotions is amazing, right? It's just
Hmm.
information that I can use to move forward,
Yeah.
and it's just learning yourself. So
Mhm.
when I learn, I'm angry for a reason. What is this anger trying to tell me about this situation? What is this
Right.
fear, or what is this sadness telling me about this situation? But once I process that, then I can act, and that's moving in my divine feminine. And if I'm using my emotion to educate me about my next move.
I like to refer to it as the tools that's been provided to us. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah, they're wonderful tools. And we're to utilize every last one of them. I like how April in what was that yesterday when we had our meeting, our board meeting. April, I could never repeat you because you say things just so eloquently and so frankly all at the same time. But it's okay to operate from those emotions. We need those things. Those things are there to keep us in alignment, to accommodate us to reaching our higher selves. So it's so much very necessary. Yeah, I had this thing about we operate from all the elements: air, water, fire, earth. Those are all powerful tools that is innately in us. And so, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Well said. Well said.
Ladies, I just want to give Shira, is she in here? Bay, a chance to speak. She had been trying to come up, but I don't. Were you able to fix your volume?
She keep freezing and going in and out. It might be her internet.
Yeah, you might want to check your internet connection because you're frozen to us, and then we haven't been able to hear you. But I see you, Jawaria. Miss, yeah, well, you know what I'm talking
Barbara.
about.
I was just about to
Okay,
say
you know what?
that.
You know what? I'm gonna just say this much. I am like a proud, because we all mothers, but I'm like a proud mother. I told them, I said, I have a feeling about Friday. And it's just, I've been having this overwhelming, like, proud moment this whole week about this Friday stream. And this stream has allowed me to see all of these women speak on a public platform, and I know exactly why they're here, exactly why y'all are here. Like, I'm so proud of all of y'all. You all have such beautiful spirits. You're strong, you're leaders. And I wouldn't want nobody else walking next to me, side by side with me, than you all. Because you all are beautiful. I mean, your spirit is leading every single one of y'all. And I've been highlighting the comments, and people are just in love with this sisterhood and what they see in all of you. And so I just want to commend everybody for, standing in your power and stepping up. because this ain't easy, but you understand the assignment, and I thank all of y'all. That's all I wanted to say.
We do be on the same type of time because our show was about to thank her for her expression. And I'm like, who is this person that was talking about they might be a little shy, a little nervous? I don't know who that chick was. I don't know who she was.
That's what I said, Faith. And it was so eloquent. And sis be teaching. Hmm.
We
Yes,
got
thank
we
you for
got
I'm
your
about to turn my
expression.
Empress.
camera off, y'all.
We got Empress in the building too. Where Empress at? You on here? I invited you. Empress Shamari. Y'all have to unmute. Empress.
Hi, sis Empress.
Yeah, we every time we get together, it's so the energy be so high, and we always have technical difficulties. It was like that with Rod and I too. We were like, "What's going on?" And we had so many things trying to stop that live stream. So anytime we move like this, we always gonna disrupt their system. It's the energy, it's the high energy. So just we'll bear with you all. If you end up coming in, just let us know so we can hear your voice, even if you have to interrupt, so you don't have to wait for everybody to finish speaking. Because I really want to hear from you ladies, but when I'm calling on you, you're not able to come in. uh Anybody else wants to speak while we're waiting for them to fix whatever issues they're having on their end? I'm excited. I want to say this much. I'm excited to see who else is coming on board with all of us. We welcome beautiful energy. We welcome leaders. Um and we're sisterhood in love at the end of the day. I'm one thing about me is I'm not going to let anything threaten this collective. So I'm very, very strong on that. Just to kind of reiterate on that. If I feel like there's a thread going on or anybody coming in with any type of energy that's not in alignment, then it has to go. And that's how I am in my life though. If if we're not on the same frequency, there's no reason for us to be in the same, you know, energy space. But we are very much ready to add more people to the collective that want, because like I said, we need people statewide, citywide, in every major city, in every state across the nation. So whose volume is on? Is it Empress?
Can
Are
you
you
hear me
able?
now?
Which one? Who is this? Ashira or Empress?
This is a
You're cutting up,
Shira.
love. Try to leave out and come back in and see if that fixes it. Because we can hear you. It's just a little choppy.
Me? My, uh, it's not working. I'm just.
No, we can hear you now, Shara.
I sent a message, so that's the best I can do.
And Empress, are you able to come on? Okay, y'all. So we're gonna go ahead and move forward because last time we had technical difficulties like that, and it kind of like stagnates the live. Um, Trying to come up, but it says it's full. Somebody has already been dropped. Try again, love, and see if you can come back up. Empress Evelyn. Okay, here you are. Oh, this Shamira.
Can I be
Shamira?
heard? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Peace, sisters. How you guys doing today?
Peace,
Hey.
goddess.
How are you?
Hi, sis.
Hi, this is Empress Shay Marie. I am a domicile in Detroit, Michigan, from Michigan, and I'm excited about everything that's transpiring with the matriarchs. This is definitely something that has needed to take place for a long time, and I'm happy to be here. Um, I do have hopes of being, uh, taking a position within the matriarchs, the meeting of the matriarchs, um, hopefully as a state ambassador. But if not, I am willing to, step in wherever is needed. I do have many different talents and skills that I can contribute to the meeting. I mean, to the matriarchs and to this coming and gathering together. So I'm just excited, and I look forward to the healing and all of the things that are going to take place with the work that we're going to do. And I'm just excited.
Well, welcome in, sis. And I like that. We did you email us?
I did send an email, yes, to the meeting of the matriarchs email. I did. And I
Okay.
received a response when I did, but I haven't received any other type of emails or anything like that.
Okay. If you, I know you're not in your secretarial position as of right now because I told you not to take notes. But can you take that down for me? Faith, faithy faith.
Okay, sis.
All right, so we can make sure that she gets the intake form. Um, Welcome in, y'all. Welcome in. See more people coming in. Who's
Yep.
Aries son? You're in Michigan as well. All right, you guys make sure you hit the Gmail if you are interested. Oh, somebody asked me when is the gathering in Michigan. So I spoke with Rod because Rod is in Michigan as well. So because it's cold, it's like the temperatures are going down, they're dropping, and we're talking about the north. So it'll be like late spring. We have not figured out a date as of now, but it will be late spring. So just be looking forward towards that time. Once that gathering happens and we start preparing for it, then we will be letting everybody know. We'll be putting out flyers and stuff like that. So all that want to come can come and meet with us. And then we do plan on staying there for a few days. So yeah, I'm excited though. I can't wait to do that. But we will be having a retreat before then though. So we are putting together a retreat before then. Any other questions, y'all, in the chat?
Can I just announce this real fast? So
Go
for
ahead.
all the goddesses that haven't had a response yet and have emailed or that are just now coming in and emailing, can y'all just put new in the subject bar when you message? Because I have to go through and organize everything. So just put that new so that lets me know that um you need the information. Okay? New. We like the new. New.
Also, Jawaria, was it you who emailed me? Someone emailed me personally. Their or they were saying they still didn't get the intake form. I wasn't sure
They would
who.
have to email meeting of the matriarchs with an
Correct.
S at gmail.com. Please do not use our personal emails anymore because now we have everything in order. We have a secretary. So now we are able to do that. At first, we didn't have a board at yet. So we were saying, oh, go to my email, go to her email. But now we do have a board and we have a secretary. So meeting of the matriarchs at Gmail is where you will go. Did I ever give you the password? Oh shoot. Kia, can you text her the password?
Yes, I'll do it.
I meant to do that today. Today was crazy. Now I'm so excited. I have a headache. That's funny.
So this is Alicia. I
Okay.
do have a question for the goddess in Atlanta. I'm like an hour away from Atlanta. I'm out in Loganville, and I am fairly new to Georgia. I've been here now, I want to say for 5 years, but I haven't really got around yet. Do you all have like personal meetings that you have or you host just to see or get a better idea of what it is that you are looking forward to having going on in the Atlanta metropolitan area?
Not as of yet, but that will be something that will be coming into fruition. We're at the grassroots right now, but that will be something that will be put into place for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. All right.
Thank
So we
you.
have other people at coming in, you guys. Hold on one second. We have Art. Let's see. All right, welcome in. Art,
Hear me? Oh, maybe not. Greetings.
greetings.
Hear me?
Greetings.
Peace. Peace.
Greetings.
Wow, I'm trying to get my sound.
Empress Evelyn, were you able to come up? Where'd she go? So is there a limit on people they letting up here?
Yeah, it's 10 people, but they're dropping, so we're not over the limit. I'm checking to make sure. Um, as far Maak, I know you're the state ambassador. So
Mhm.
we are still needing a city ambassador. So like I said earlier, we have state ambassadors and then we have for the major city ambassadors. So if you all are interested, we do not have an ambassador in Atlanta. Just so you know.
Okay.
Just put that out there.
Okay.
All
Now, when we get
right.
we'll be getting a listing of all of the players that are in place, so we can. Is that
Mm-hmm.
something that you guys have? You can usher out, so I can kind of get a
Yeah.
visual as to what
Yeah, we
to
just
do.
haven't done it yet, but that's what we talked about in the meeting yesterday.
Got it. Yeah. Yeah. Sounds like a winner.
All right. Who do we have up here now? Evelyn, how are you?
Hi, hello,
Welcome
hello,
in.
hello. Peace and
Greetings.
love, greetings, Hotep, all that good stuff. I feel like I know y'all already. I'm getting emotional,
Mhm.
but this feels so familiar to me right now.
See, you're gonna have me crying. Don't do that. Don't do
Mhm.
that. Don't do that.
I'm getting background.
We hear you. I don't know if you have
Okay.
it. Do you have it open on different tabs? Because we can hear you.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. There we go.
Okay.
Like I was saying, I'm like you, Drea. I'm a girl's girl. I have three granddaughters, and this is why I'm here. I'm here to serve. I know that's one of my main purposes here is to serve. I'm a
Mhm.
healer, massage therapy, Reiki. Whatever capacity that I can be used in, I've always asked Spirit use me in whatever capacity I need to be used in. I'm shy, but I'm goofy, so sometimes you will see me and I'm super quiet because I'm observing And then sometimes I will be just jolly as I can be, like Miss Fairy Godmother. And I want to thank y'all for being obedient to your spirit, because if when we're not, it eats at you. And spirit just kept telling me, you need to enter the room. You need to enter the room. I'm working through some things, but I'm here. And like I said, whatever capacity y'all need, I sent the email already, but I'll send another email. I'm here. I'm in Texas, but I'll be relocating back to Arkansas with my girls. And I'm here. And I love y'all. I'm in love with y'all. Thank you.
Well, welcome in, goddess, and we look forward to meeting with you and talking with you and seeing what it is that you're interested in and doing and adding to the collective. You know,
Yes, yes, absolutely. Take care,
I
y'all.
already
Please.
like your spirit. You have a beautiful spirit.
Thank you. Thank you. So do
And
you.
thank you for showing up, Miss Lady. I
Yes.
remember you. I remember
I
you.
know you do. Good to
Mhm.
see you.
A little spicy. You a little spicy. Ain't no future in the front. You spicy.
Yes. Peace,
We do
y'all.
have the
Peace,
nice
goddess.
to meet you, sis. We do have Sade is in Natoyi Poku, which is Sade. She's in well, okay, she's from Arkansas, but she's Memphis. She's the ambassador of Memphis, right? Okay, because I was trying to figure out is she over Arkansas, but she would be Memphis. Okay, yeah. Oh, let me
Why
mute.
did why did she bring tears to my ears? I'm at my eyes. I'm trying to hold the tears in because I felt her. I felt her energy.
It was her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I was trying to hold my tears back there.
I had to go move away from the camera real quick and
Yeah.
let my eyes just kind of, because I don't like to cry in front of people. I'm gonna let y'all know that now.
Mhm. Mhm.
I don't let it flow. I be crying on cameras.
Me too. I be ugly and snotting and stuff. And Mohawk, you said, sis, you said you didn't get to, you know, but when I have on my hats and stuff, that's
Mhm.
when I feel my finest, girl. I love a hat.
I can rock. I can rock a hat with a
You
dress.
look
You know what I
good.
mean? Like the Alicia Keys. You know how back in the day
Yes.
when she
Yeah.
came out,
I
she
love
could.
it.
Yeah.
You look great.
Thank you.
I thought this was
I
all
live
of
in
you.
workout clothes and baseball caps. I'm a trainer, so uh, that's my new style now. When I left corporate America and got out of the matrix,
Mhm.
this is the new me after coming out of the matrix.
Yes.
Yeah,
I wear one every day, a baseball cap, every color, different kind. I love them.
there you
But I
go.
love my fedoras. I love a fedora. You wear fedoras?
I don't.
I
You
love
know
them.
what? I'm so simple. I don't even know what. You know what? I am not. I don't know the names of different styles. You know what? I just look at something. I like it. I get it.
Yeah.
I'm the most simplest. I like to do Goodwill shopping and Salvation
Oh,
Armies.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm one of those types.
Yeah, I like thrifting too. We call it
Yeah,
thrifting.
yeah.
Mm.
Okay, ladies, if you all like Terra Soul, you just said that you're outside of Atlanta and Stone Mountain, and you would like to explore being of service in any way that you can. Make sure that you send an email to meeting of the matriarchs with an S at Gmail, and then make sure you put in the subject new.
Mm.
so that so that Faith knows that it's a new email and that you are interested. Okay. And that's for anybody else that's interested in taking position. um so just make sure you use that email. Kia, do you want to add anything else? Because we're going to adjourn or close the chat unless you guys have something else you want to say. We were just allowing people to come up. If you see yourself, in a position to come up and speak on that, if you want to speak on anything, if there's something you want to ask one of us or anything like that, you're free to do so in the chat, or you can invite yourself up and I'll let you up. So we'll just give you all a little bit of time to do that if that's what you are wanting to do.
Well, I was just gonna say, I know you're the Secretary of Faith, but I was gonna do the pyramid tonight because I wanted to, yeah, and put the directory on it.
Okay.
And I hope it's okay because I know sometimes we'll cross each other's lane. But yeah, I know my baby.
I'm like, girl, don't make me unmute.
I already know, girl. Okay, I'm gonna do it. Well, I'm working on it because So I'll make sure you and Drea get it first, and
I
then
appreciate you.
gratitude, Sugarfoot.
Yeah, that'd be great. I know you said you were wanting to do it anyway prior to, positions being taken and stuff like that. So that's perfect because we do need to know where everybody is and where we're needed, where the assistance is needed as well. All right. Well, I don't see any goddesses or empresses trying to come up, but Tara, just make sure you go ahead and send that email so that everybody can get it. I don't want to take everybody's Friday evening up, but we did wanted to meet with you guys. Hopefully y'all let us know in the chat if you're excited about everything that we have going on. You should be excited. even if you're even if you just see yourself like somebody being able to be in your city or your state or anywhere that you live and being able to be there for you or assist in any way that they could. Because I know when I was in St. Louis for 7 weeks, I felt so, even though that's my hometown, I felt so displaced. My family was there the first week because it was a shock factor, a wow factor, everything that had happened. And then they started drizzling out and going about their life. And my life was still where it was. I was still dealing with, grief and still dealing with that. And they, faded away. So a sisterhood like this would have been amazing during that time to have some sisters come up there to the hospital while I was sleeping at the hospital in a chair for a week straight to be by my granddaughter's side, things like that. And so all of these things were things that came into mind of the need that we have across the nation. And even throughout that time, of that mourning and just hurt and despair, I was just thinking like if I had a sisterhood, if I had help, I felt so alone at that time. To the point I came on live stream and I started telling my experience because I just needed somebody to understand where I was coming from and to feel my pain and feel where I was coming from. And Kia was that person. Kia jumped in my DM. And when I say she didn't even know me, and she literally checked on me every single day. Did you eat today, sis? Did you this? Did you sleep? You need to get some sleep. You need to get some rest. You can't combat this stuff without sleep and rest. And that right there made all the difference for me. All it took was her doing that, And so that's what this is about. That's what this is about. We need, it's so many of us that need help. Like I said, it's a lot of us going through things up here on this panel right now, but you can never tell because we literally reaching out for each other. And that's what it's about. So if you see yourself in this collective and you see yourself in a position to be able to be active in that type of movement, to be able to be there for your fellow sister or matriarch, then yes, please make sure you hit the Gmail. I don't want anybody missing out on their purpose or what they're supposed to do. And if you're supposed to be here. We all knew if we were or not. So
And Drew, can I piggyback on that?
yeah, go
We're
ahead.
all going through some things. I just lost my husband of 30 something years. We have three daughters, and I lost a son prior to that. He would have been 41 this year. I lost my mother less than 30 days apart from my husband. And so I just keep hearing my husband's voice as he was ascending, shall I say. And he told me his last words was keep going because he knew our mission. My family we were really coming together um, in a way that I cannot describe. And I really felt as if we were under attack. And so that just rings in my mind to keep going because he knew what my mission is and how passionate I am about this whole thing here. So this is not by happenstance, and there's no way that I can even try to question it or even try to talk myself out of it because this is I don't know. Is I it just feels so right. It feels so right. And I'm like I'm not good at names, you guys, so hang in there with me. But I can feel the love. I can feel it, and I don't know. We're going through some things. I would have never guessed that I would be a widow. We had big plans, and his voice is just ringing. Keep going, and so here I am. Here I am. Going through a lot right about now. Lost a lot of weight, fighting for my life. I felt that my physical was under attack. Um, I'm an entrepreneur. I have several businesses. I stepped away. Haven't worked since 2024. Would have never guessed that I could step away from my businesses and survive.
Mhm.
And so this tells me that the universe is moving me into a different direction. And this comes along. And again, this is priority. Everything else is going to have to be structured around it. Because I'm here for our people, both the matriarch and our brothers that are out there, ready to jump in and support us and to be of service as they're needed as well. I yield.
I want to expound on the brothers. I do want to say that because there was somebody under the comments on one of our YouTube videos, and somehow he got the perception that this was pushing, our men away. We got men standing right by us, y'all. They waiting for us to make moves. They already ready. They already ready. Okay, we got some that's helping us with our 508, and getting that structured and together. So we have men working with us, but we have to be moving. This is about us moving. They've been moving. They've been in place. They've been waiting on us. So that's what this is about. This isn't about separation. We could never. We There are protectors. Why would we leave them off? This is not what this is at all. And trust me, we meeting with one of them on Sunday as a collective. So it's never that. But those that know. I shouldn't have to explain that, but I am going to go ahead and say that much about it. So please do not, come here and think that this is what that is. No, this is not a movement against men. This is a movement for our children. This is a movement for our young mothers and fathers. This is a movement for our men that may need to be in assistance as well. This is a movement for our elders. This is a movement for the collective. So I don't ever want you all to get that twisted at all. Okay. I digressed, but I needed to say that.
I wanted to say to our sister Mohawk, we love you. You have our deepest condolences and sympathy, and just that we are here for you, um, to love on you, even though we call you like a mama bear. But you're our baby too. You know it. And so we gonna walk with you too, sis.
Thank
And
you.
um, I'm
And
proud of you for being strong and still standing. And again, that's that audacity of you. How dare you still walk in purpose when the world said that you should be broken? You see what I'm saying? That fire, that strength, that gratitude, that fortitude of you. So, as a empress as you are, I'm very proud of you for adjusting your crown and walking in divine alignment. Very proud of you. And again, sis, I am in love with you. You have my heart, Sugarfoot. And so,
likewise, Kia.
yes. So I'll say,
I
but
love
y'all
it.
know that, sisters, like, we've been together. We've been, and Drea let it flow naturally. Sometimes we come together and people have an opinion about a baby that someone else is carrying that has many parents. Okay. And But spirit has a way of doing things, you know?
Mhm.
And all of us are here on divine assignment, and we don't take it light. But anybody who is coming, you must understand the sweet essence of the engulfing of the in love that calls you forth. I'm talking about when you look back over your life and you remember those moments that spirit was leading, not ourselves, not our ego, not the labels the world gave us, not all, none of these things. When you knew it was spirit, when it was not mommy, it wasn't daddy, but you knew that it was spirit. It wasn't a friend, but spirit source within said, go here, do this. And you didn't have all the answers. You didn't have all the keys. You didn't have life together. But you just was obedient to spirit, to source, the inner knowing. And could nobody talk you out of it. When I am that I am was speaking, and you just did it. And then when you got to the place where spirit told you, or you did when spirit said don't go, or whatever spirit told you, and you were guided divinely. Because sometimes people want to figure out when or how long, what the end gonna be like. And spirit is like, no, let me blow your mind. Let me be me and you be you. And that's why we represent the matriarch, which is divine alignment with the divine feminine and the divine masculine, the balance. We believe in the balance. We also believe in letting things unfold. Like you talked about the onion, sis. I be walking it. I heard you, girl. The onion, the flower that blooms in blooming day and blooming wisdom. This thing is blossoming. It's brilliant. It's beautiful. And it's an alpha and omega signal. It's an X marks the spot. And that's what it is because when you move it by spirit, frequency change, atmospheres change because of the cord, the connection. And all hell could have been breaking loose in your life. But when spirit is directing traffic, air traffic, it'll make things come into fruition. Things will begin to divinely align because your course is directed by spirit. When some try to infiltrate it, get into it, spirit will knock it off. It'll knock it down. It puts you where you need to be. And imagine you being right where you need to be when you need to be in the divine timing. When that happens in your life, that's an interception between spiritual world and the physical. That's an intertwining between heaven and earth. That's what you call the logos and rhema. When chronos meets kairos, the marriage. And when you got multiple personalities, expressions of source, in a paradigm meeting a divine alignment at one time, what happens then? It's like the atom meeting the atom. It's an explosion. Things begin to change universally. Things change galactically. Things change. Because the kairos meets the chronos, which means divine alignment, divine timing. It will shift your whole world overnight. The place that looked broken, it'll repair that. Whatever you needed, it will bring it into fruition in carnality. It'll answer you because frequencies change. And this is a simulation. This is all spiritual first. So if you're answering spirit, it says, if you take care of my house, I'll take care of yours. And I'll even give you the desires of your heart. When you answer the things of the spirit, spirit has to respond. Today is a 7, Mayat. It talks about reciprocity. You give to me and I give back. It's an action. You lay something down to pick something up. And today we agree in agreement. This is a day of agreement for each and every one of the needs on here to pick something up. It was already answered. It's already done. We know there's a need, there's a hurt. We know what happened to the womb, to the belly. We know what happened to each and every one of our sisters. We can grieve about it, but we choose to love about it. We choose to celebrate it. Because I know the recalibration of spirit. Can't nothing match it. I can come to you and give you money, sis. I can do that. But it won't match what Big Mama gonna do for you.
That's
I
right.
know what spirit can do. Spirit can do things that time cannot calculate. When spirit moves in your life, it can do things that no man can do for you. It's a love that you cannot match. It's in love. It causes flowers to bloom, paradigms to open. Spirit is so powerful. It causes the birds to move, the trees to move. It tells the bees to go ahead and pollinate the seed. It tells the plant to germinate. That's what spirit do. It tells the animals to hunt. It tells them to get up. It tells us to rise. It tells us to lay down. It does all that. And so imagine then, in divine alignment, there's more than one of us. One could chase 1,000, two put 10,000 to fly. And everybody listening got their ashe and all that on them. It's putting it to flight, right? And so we on schedule. I'm telling you, whatever need is, sis, I know I got gratitude for my sisters because I know the need is met. I got gratitude for God. I know what time it is. And all my sisters own their castles. They want their shit. I want to say it like that. We came for it. We want it. You know, Tria, we want our stuff. We can't, death don't hold us. And I'm saying it respectfully. We are all spiritual, okay?
Right.
Until the next paradigm, until the next cycle. If we had to lay them down and da-da-da, we still got a mission. We still in the game. But we can love you through it because we can't replace those memories or none of that. But if we use it as strength and we'll love on you through it. And we know that you get ancestral help. You get some help on the other line. Like, come on, let's walk. Cause since what you said, you still hear it. You still hear Papa Bear talking to you, Mohawk.
Oh yeah. Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
And so the memories and the love is still there. So we got to get up because we still in the game. We still got a dog in the fight.
That's right.
Out of everything that could have
Mhm.
broke you, you still up in here about your business. That's personal. This we take it personal. This personal. And we ain't letting nothing interfere with the things of the. It's personal. It's
Absolutely.
family business. I like Rod say it's family business. Shout out to our brother. It's real personal. So we gonna walk it out, and everybody gonna get their stuff. And so we got gratitude to those of you sisters coming in, our brothers. We love y'all. We know our brothers have been walking. They've been opening doors for us and stuff. Gentlemen, in divine alignment. We love you. We ain't none of that. Whatever they think about us, we don't care. We hit them in the back. We shoot. If I shoot in the spirit as a spiritual assassin, y'all duck. I tell Drea, duck, Drea. Let me hit them in the back. I heard them. And so, but we what we need to be. Yeah. And so I'm
I love you,
excited.
Kia. Oh my
I love you,
goodness.
Sugarfoot.
I love when you get wounded up like that, man.
I
Chills
know.
in my body.
Right, because what I was
I
thinking
love
about,
y'all.
right, it's like for the woman who had the privilege of giving birth, right? When you surrender to the process, like the baby's got to come out one way or the other. At some point, the baby's got to come out. So it's just surrendering to the process and not getting caught up in the pain.
Mhm.
But like, how do I take care of myself during the process? So that's what we have to worry about, right? Um, so like, everyone got stuff going on, but how do I take care of myself through the stuff going on? Not wishing that things are not going to happen, because things happen in life, but I have developed the capacity to deal with these things. I know when I first started my journey, it was like always wishing that, I wish for ease. I wish for this. I wish for that. And it's always a whirlwind that comes. So I'm like, okay, maybe I'm asking for the wrong thing. And it's that I had the capacity to build this. I needed to expand my capacity. And when those contractions come, how do I take care of myself through those contractions? If I move, if I breathe, if I not think of it as pain, it's more tolerable. And then and now that it's more tolerable, now I can listen. Oh, the baby's actually trying to tell me something. This contraction is actually telling me to move this way and to move that way. And it's really like when you talk about the spirit, I'm thinking about from myself. Oh, that lives in my body. Like my body already knows what to do. All I gotta
Mhm.
do is listen to it. It's like the information is here. All we gotta do is bring our awareness to it.
Right.
The path is already there.
Ashe says that was beautiful.
Mhm.
Thank you for your expression, both of y'all, all of y'all. And I do just want to give acknowledgement because that's what I do. But Miss Mohawk, girl, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for your expression. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for your vulnerability. Thank you for your transparency in these moments. You know what I mean? Because as we are all reflections of each other, we ain't the only ones going through it. And so there are so many that are watching that are feeling on the same type of time. And so just being able to watch you express the way you just express is support. So I appreciate you.
Thank you guys as well. Each and every one, you're amazing. I'm super excited just being in your presence.
Oh, I'm super excited too. I'm just, overwhelmed this evening, and yeah, just taking it all in, embracing what everyone's saying, embracing what is to come, you know embracing what is here today before us, just enjoying the moment. And I just want to like just say that I've had such a journey myself, over, I would say, over the last 2 years, transitioning from, religion, and have been on my journey, learning to become more of a spiritual person. And um and so it's been a whirlwind, but it's been very gratifying, and very awakening. I've just been learning so much. And I've also learned, just from my personal experience, how spiritual people are more embracing and more loving. And this is just from my personal experience, more so than, like, religious people, which is what I've been around religious people my whole life. And I felt so embraced and accepted and loved, from people who are more spiritual, you know, and just very authentic, and just themselves, nothing fake or phony. And so I love that. I'm drawn to that. I'm and so, yeah, I just encourage everyone to just listen to your spirit. Every woman on here, listen to your spirit. Everything that you need is within. It's in you already. As some of the other ladies have said, it's within, and we don't have to go, running here or running here. I've grown up where I've been to this conference and that conference, trying to get a word, itchy ears, trying to hear what this one has to say, trying to hear what that one has to say, when everything I need is within me. And so sometimes we just have to sit and, you know, in our quiet space, and just listen within your spirit, and just let your spirit guide you and lead you through this journey. And that's all I wanted to say. I yield.
Well, I just want to say, we're going to go ahead and end the live stream. This has been a beautiful, like, when I tell you I've been proud about this stream since Monday, I know you're like, how? Because Spirit already told me that this was going to be a beautiful gathering, and that there was going to be, we were going to touch so many people in this stream. Just us coming together, our energies coming together. And so I'm really thankful for the women that's on this panel with me right now, because you all have been everything that I needed at this point in my life. It's been the love that I needed. When, like I said, my family literally has, I feel abandoned by them, but you all are my kin. And so I'm thankful for you. And I'm thankful that you guys even entrust in me with this journey. And that's all I want to say. I don't want to say much more because I'm end up crying. I don't want to do that. So we are going to end the live unless there's somebody else that want to end us off. I usually try to play some music, but I don't have my speaker isn't up. So unless somebody else wants to play some music. But we can't play
Mm.
anything. We can't play anything, Kia, because last time they got me for a copyright strike.
Oh, Mohawk song?
Yes, play some Mohawk music or something.
Okay,
Okay.
that's what I wanted to hear. That song you
We
be
have
playing.
we have permission to do that. Oh, Mohawk, can you
Yeah,
play it? Do you have a way?
I
Yes, just play your
oh
song. I love it.
how would I do that, you guys? Oh, hold on. No, I see. I'm kind of grim, you guys, because I'm on my cell phone. I got my laptop running.
Oh, okay, okay, I get what you're saying. Hold on, let me
Yeah,
see something real quick. Let me see something real quick. Hold on, let me see. I
I,
might be able to. Hold on, y'all.
I
I
got to
hope.
learn how to work this technology now. I'm pretty good. I'm pretty savvy, but not with the screens and coming up front on stage and all this type of stuff. I had never really.
Sis,
I'm
you
a
What
know
little
we
is?
old
love your
school.
music.
I was gonna play it. What's your YouTube? I'm gonna pull up your
Go
YouTube.
go to Prolific, the Lyrical Alchemist.
Damn.
I said, oh, powerful. Dang, sis. You went deep in there.
Yeah, when I started that journey, something kept saying prolific, prolific. I'm like, why in the hell this voice is saying prolific? And so I just accepted it. I just stopped questioning it and say, okay, prolific it is.
It is. I love y'all so much.
We love you
It's like
Okay,
all the
too.
words I be using, y'all be using all the words. I'm like, yes, these are my people for real.
Yeah,
As the fairies say, we are in love. Yes.
prolific, and then you said spiritual,
the Lyrical Alchemist.
the lyrical
Uh huh.
alchemist. Okay, here we go. Y'all ready? I'm gonna pull it up on StreamYard. I'm gonna pull it up this way.
I just created that YouTube, you guys. So follow me. I need some subscribers.
Right, everybody
Yeah,
go over there right now.
brand new.
Go support our sister.
Somebody dropped a name in the chat, the YouTube.
Is it coming up? Hold on, let me see something. All right. Is it up there? All right, cool. It's on there, y'all.
It was, and then it went down.
Yeah, you had it up at first.
All right. Is it back up there? No.
There you go.
All right, cool. Wait, why is it going down? I'm trying to play it. Oh, here we go. I know what I gotta do. Sorry. I be forgetting sometimes, y'all, what I gotta do. I hope I don't start playing no commercials. What's happening? Come on now. There we go. As I came across this photo taken just a few years ago, I thought about my daughters, and here we are, just us. This was at the inception of my father being seen on his way, with others thereafter, all within a short period of time ago. Although thrown off by this shift and in this, I am learning what it means to hold space, to continue,
and to fight to remain aligned. I thought about women, our mothers, young ladies and girls, and the call for us to rise in awareness, protection, and alignment. I am clear in what I see, and I choose to align with what serves. I call forward clarity, longevity, strength, and the continued rise of the matriarchal line. We must sharpen our senses. We must move with awareness, discernment, and clarity. No bro code, sister code, political side, religious label, group loyalty, or public opinion should ever override reality. Accountability or alignment. We cannot be so committed to picking a side that we lose the ability to see clearly. Think honestly and move with integrity. Loyalty without truth becomes distortion. Neutrality without courage becomes avoidance. We must face what is presented with a clear view, a clear mind, and no compromise. We protect this in all spaces, from all types of relationships, interactions, and communications, even in simple presence. But protection does not close us in. It strengthens us to move outward in our power with balance and alignment. My emotions are present and they have purpose, but even my emotions remain in alignment. I can feel deeply without losing clarity. I can honor what rises without losing my center. This is where true freedom lives. This photo represents a new beginning, a shift and a continuation beyond what we once understood. We learn to honor those who have transitioned, not in form, but in spirit. Energy does not end, it transforms. Love does not end, it continues. This is the time to uplift the matriarchal line of mothers, daughters, and foremothers with remembrance, protection, love, and honor within our unit. We are called to carry on, to hold the torch, preserve the love, and continue the legacy with awareness, strength, and honor. I will safeguard this space and all that it represents. Let us move with clear intention. We align with what serves ourselves, our daughters, our sons, our fathers, and all those connected to us through love. We move beyond polarity, we do not ignore it, but we do not live within it. We choose alignment. We shift our energy into harmony with what supports our well-being, what reflects our values, and what honors life. Our desires are rooted in love, peace, and balance. They do not harm, they uplift and restore. It is to stand and move with honor and dignity. Still, we will operate from strength through the elements of fire, water, earth, and air. We remember that evolution is ongoing. Nothing is fixed, nothing is permanent. And even within change, we remain steady. We adjust without losing ourselves. We move without becoming chaotic. We remain aligned to the warriors of our family. We continue to carry the torch with honor. Your presence remains, your legacy continues, and your strength lives on through us. We are connected forever.
Yes. Yes. Hold on, let me get everybody back up
Be
now.
making that music, girl.
I'm
Ooh.
trying to tell you.
Girl,
Look,
when you first introduced me to that, I was in love with the music. I love
Thank
music.
you.
I gotta get
That,
us back up here.
that was about a photo that of my daughters and I when we were sending my father on his way, and I just created what I was feeling at that moment.
Beautiful, sis.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It speaks to so many paradigms and dimensions. Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm,
yeah.
beautiful.
Thank
All
you.
right.
You're
Well, y'all,
welcome.
we're gonna end the live because one, I can't bring us back up, and two,
Okay.
I want to make sure that we ended on a good note, and y'all gonna make sure that you follow that account so that we can get her views up, the numbers up. This is the type of music that we need to be putting our children on. You know, high
Mhm.
vibrational music, things like that. And I know Cardi B and all that. Okay.
That's right.
All right. Well, I love you all, and we will be. Y'all make sure y'all use that email too. If you want to be a part
Okay.
of, meeting of the
I'm
matriarchs, use the email so that we can get to
time
know you.
10 o'clock.
And Peace and love to all of y'all.
Peace and
Until
love.
next
Yes.
time.
Peace and
Love,
love.
peace, and power, you guys.
Y'all.
Peace, love, and bliss.
Peace.